Hey guys, and I'm sorry that my second video isn't going to be training Jade Fortune 2, but I just thought that I would get this straight, the new update coming up, because I know that a lot of people are not in the midst of it. They're not really liking it. Like, some people over here, that is so unfair. Something, stop being so ungrateful. No, not that. I might miss these ones. But yeah, I was reading through these comments. There was a lot of hate on the new starter horses and the new changing the old models. I'm sorry about that cough, but I think that they look really cute, and yeah, I wonder how they would look with braids. That's my only concern, because as I said, I really like the braids on most horses, but yeah, as you can see here the running animation. It looks really nice. It's very, very smooth, and I really understand why Star Stable did some of this stuff, because now people will not just log in and just make an account. Just see how ugly they're. No offense, I like that old model too, but just a lot of people see this, like this, apart from the starter horses. They're really gonna be kind of annoyed that, especially for some people that can't afford Star Coins or can't afford Star Rider, and they have to run around with a horse they dislike, or a horse that everyone thinks is quite ugly. So yeah, I'm not trying to rant about anything, or yeah, but honestly, I'm trying to find a photo of the starter right here. I mean, if someone logged in and this was what they saw first, I honestly, lucky me, this was me first time I was playing Star Stable. I was really just annoyed by the model. I mean, what is that? That chest? It makes no sense whatsoever. And I just feel like sometimes it's unfair to people. Some people may disagree with me, and I know that some people may think they're still ugly, but compare them to the old ones and they're way nicer. Honestly, even the Soul Rider horses are way nicer. They look like fjords. I mean, a lot of people like their starter horses, but I feel like sometimes, just like a lot of people didn't want new camera angles, and they had to deal with it. I'm not trying to point this at anyone, but yeah, it's kind of hard to listen to everyone's opinion when there are mixed opinions. But I'm not trying to make anyone just say any update that you don't like, don't give your opinion if you don't like it. If you don't like it, feel free to give your opinion. But if Star Stable still releases it, don't start giving threats like if you're going to give up on Star Stable just because of that. Just because of one lousy little update that they're going to change in the game. A lot of people were saying there will be no more proof of what Star Stable was back then. I mean, but a lot of people really sometimes don't care about how it is back then, they like the present. They like how their horses will look. They like their animations. And I feel like this is a big step for Star Stable. Who knows how long they've been working on the starter horses. To change the starter horses without making it a completely new model is hard. But I'm not gonna rant on and on about this. But honestly, a lot of people are saying it's unfair. It's just... But a lot of people were showing support. And that's great, honestly, but... To a lot of people, this is just an outcast. This is so horrible. But honestly, it's great. I mean, more players are going to stack up, and if they have a really magnificent starter horse, they're going to want to see how more horses look, how more horses are animated. So yeah, which means more friends, more club members, and more bonds to form. So please just appreciate what Star Stable's doing. Honestly, there are some horses that are really, really beautiful, have a lot of personality, has a lot of great backstory, but their models aren't the best. Like the Occultic Head, the Oldenburg, the cheapest horse in Fort Pinta, 300 star coins. Those are all gonna look way better. So please just don't keep just ranting that. Not I'm ranting, but just don't keep bugging about the update. It's going to happen. People want it. People don't want it. But it's going to happen. It's official. And there are some times where the world does not revolve around you. And a lot of things are weird in Star Stable. When they update it, it's hard to get used to. It's hard to not get used to. But sometimes you just have to stick into it. And a lot of times, there's no choice you have. But that does not mean that you have no say in what the update is. I mean, if you stack up how many people really wanted to update the starter, how many people really just didn't like how the starter model looked, or the old model looked, I mean, it stacks all over. And a lot of people say that this was the only horse that we could have back then. The only horse that we can keep closest to our hearts. Yeah, but as the Soul Rider quest, it's not really that easy to have to run around. Those animations, the jumping, the tail, and the Star Stable world will grow as it pleases, as it wants. There is say in your opinion, but it's your opinion, and don't try to stack your opinion by making false reasons and false persecution. Because a lot of people don't want things, but a lot of people do, and just because of one person doesn't mean that everything's gonna change. In their mind, we're not gonna do this update. No. Everyone knows what they want. And go over to Google. You can clearly see that these models, probably a lot of people don't have them just because of how they look. See, these horses would look beautiful. They put a lot of time and effort into horses for Star Rider, people. But it is better when they put a lot more thought into new people, not just into you. And I'm not trying to, once again, direct this at anyone or trying to be rude. I'm just saying that if Star Stable wants to grow, bigger and bigger, spread, I mean, this isn't gonna want to make people join that much. A lot of people really don't care about their horse levels sometimes, and they just want to make friends. And I know a lot of people that when you're on a starter horse, you don't get talked to. Trust me, my only horse is a starter horse, and I really don't get talked to that much. Really. People really just don't see the starter horse as a big priority. The old models as a big priority. They don't really see the true beauty behind them. And a lot of people, once they see what this is going on, it's probably just gonna show that a negative attitude and negative personality in everyone. But yeah. So guys, thank you for watching, and once again, this was not that big of a rant. It was just something that I wanted to explain, because I've been seeing a lot of people complaining about it, and it's just really not fair to a lot of people that want it. So, thank you guys for watching, as you can see on the screen, and just please support Star Stable for whatever decision they make in any update. It's for the best of all of us. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.